Hi Aries, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You for February 5th through the 19th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Aries. Page of Coins, right? Maybe this is about you starting to think about somebody and maybe where things could go. I feel like this is like learning somebody though. I feel like there's watching and learning about somebody. It's in the beginning stages. Obviously it's a page, but maybe there's more interest, but you're only offering a little bit because there's part of you that might not be sure about this person, like if it's wise to pursue, but maybe you want to take it slow because you're studying them. Interesting. Okay, all right. Aries. So there's 7 of Cups, Knight of Cups, the World, Justice, the Moon, 5 of Coins, and the King of Coins. All right. So it might... Okay, but, I feel like this person wants to be alone, Aries, and you need to accept the ending. Sorry, but honestly, I feel like they're at this point, I feel like they're trying to make you feel better or make it more palatable for you. What's this 7 of Cups about? What's this Knight of Cups? Could be Pisces, Cancer, Libra. What's this Knight of Cups? It bothers me. What else? That doesn't tell me anything. It's probably meant to tell you something, but what's it? All right. Okay, so this is somebody that is saying that they're just confused and conflicted and whatnot, when in reality, I think that they kind of want to be alone to pursue other romantic interests. This is somebody that is probably just tired of being committed. If there's not that commitment yet, this is somebody that I don't think wants to be committed. They want to be by themselves, and they might want to pursue other people, but it's only going to go so far. This is someone that probably just likes the kind of the romance and the highs of that, and the kind of pursuit and the passion and the flirting and the liaisons, but it's not anything that they want stability wise as far as that goes. What's this Justice about? Okay, that wanted to come out. Fine, I'll allow it. This is somebody, again, with the page here. This is someone that kind of just thinks it's the right thing to do. I hate to say to make them happy, but it's like, it's all going to work out. This is the right thing to do. Let's just take it back. Let's just date. Let's just not be too serious right now. Let's just keep things light. What's this Moon about? We could still be friends. Well, Moon about. No. This is someone that's not real. I don't want to say confused. They're not bad. But they're not as into it. There's something else going on that you don't know about. Maybe to a large degree they don't know about it. This is mental as well as, and they like to keep things light and on the move because right now they value their independence. This is someone that probably is in love with being in love or loves love, likes that romantic high, but then when you kind of settle in and become a couple and you're holding someone's hair back at 3 a.m. or having to change the baby or things the day in and the day out. This is not somebody that likes that. They still want the romance and the passion but they want to remain. Then they still want to go back to their own place by themselves, or they might have guests and whatnot. But this is somebody that doesn't want a steady commitment. They are not telling you quite a bit. So we've got the sun here and we've got the moon over here. So this is someone that's saying, I just think that things need to be a certain way, or it's the right thing to do it's all going to work out. It's for the best. I want to be happy. You want to be happy. And it feels like they just want to keep things light at a certain level. But this is somebody, there's deception afoot because this is somebody that wants to keep dating. They're waiting on somebody else. Their heart is for somebody else. Their mind is on somebody else. This is somebody that either wants to be dating more than one person, or it's somebody that is waiting for someone to come back from somewhere. There's distance involved here. I feel like that's part of the reason why it's almost like things haven't progressed the way you want them to because they're still waiting for someone to come back. It's either somebody's deployed, somebody has gone off to college, somebody is otherwise occupied in a relationship, and then you're with this person and they're waiting on the other person. This is them waiting on the other person. I mean, it could be they're dating more than one person, but I feel like there's a whole slew of stuff they're not telling you. That this is deception and denial. So this could be that, you know, they don't want to get in over their head. They're feeling conflicted because their heart is actually with somebody else. So they might not be telling you that, but I think they're waiting on somebody else. This makes me feel like there's distance involved. That they're waiting on somebody that is unavailable logistically right now because of distance, basically. Maybe they're telling you that they're just going to be really sad and they just need to be by themselves and they just feel they're going to be really hurt and cut off. But what's this Five of Coins about? Again, with the conflict. God, look at this. The Five of Swords and the Five of Wands here. That they're just... This is somebody that's probably trying to make you feel better about disengaging and disconnecting from you. It's all going to work out. It's fine. I just think we should keep it light. I'm just not in a place right now where I can date. I've got a lot going on. I'm feeling conflicted. I think it's for the best. I just need to be alone right now by myself. And really, this is what's really going on. They're not telling you that there's somebody else, that they're waiting on somebody else, basically. This is King of Coins about. See? There it is. That's that somebody else they're waiting on. So I think they're trying to let you down easy. And this is saying accept the ending, accept where it's at. Their mind and their heart is waiting for somebody else to come back. You probably don't know about it. Maybe you do know about it. But yeah, because this is them waiting. What's this world about? Aries, what's this word? Things working out. Okay, so what is that? This had I was reading about this and it had some kind of symbolism. There was a person's name. I'll see if I can find it. Anyway, this could be Cancer. This could be Scorpio. These major arcana here, this is about accepting the ending and moving on to a new beginning, but you're also going to be kind of going through it emotionally for a while. I think you know it. This is an internal death, realizing it, processing it, and it kind of taking its own sweet karmic time, right? This is external. So, and it sucks. I'm sorry. But this is about forward movement and victory, but you have to accept and process the ending before you can get to that new beginning. Both of these are about endings and new beginnings. And one is external, one is internal. So, and not laughing, it's not funny, but I mean, look at this. We got the internal and the external right here. If you want to look at this, is two opposing forces being finally unified for forward movement. So this is about accepting the ending on a grand scale as well as giving up on the inside. Like, stop carrying a torch for this person who's not going to be available for you because they haven't told you the whole story. This is deception and denial here, and they're still waiting on somebody else. I don't think this is them wanting to date. I mean, for some of you, it could be wanting to be by themselves, but I think they're alone waiting for somebody to come back. They've got an interest for somebody else coming back, and here it is right here. They basically want to be alone until they can find that person comes back to them. So Aries, accept this ending emotionally as well as just everything, physically, externally, no more contact, and you need to move forward. That's the bottom line. This is about you moving forward, not something coming along and propelling you forward. There's no cavalry coming. This is not cavalry coming. This is you doing this sort of quiet, somber acceptance and you marshaling the energy and strength to go forward. What else for Aries? And I don't mean to sound, unkind there. It's just that if you've been waiting and thinking and it's over. All right. So this, because it's funny when that always kind of shows this card, and there's another one that always shows up when there's been like a profound ending for someone. And this is saying that, there's a lot going on behind the scenes to protect and to heal and to restore and to guide. So you might feel like you're alone, but you're not. Although, in the throes of grief, I could certainly see that. This is also speaking to aligning yourself with somebody that I don't want to say acts like a guardian, but I guess that's what it would be. It's somebody that there's like that you just feel like has your back. I was going to say companionable silence, but I don't know. Anyway, this is about, there's somebody, I feel like there's one person out there. Honestly, there's somebody that doesn't really do or say a whole lot, and it feels like there's been a disconnect from them, and it's nothing romantic, it's just a friend. But there's somebody, it could be family member, but there's somebody, and I know this is general, but there's somebody out there for you that does have your back, but you've been not estranged, but there just hasn't been that strong a connection. Now is the time to reconnect that with that person, whoever that is, that offers that quiet solace. There needs to be a reconnection there with that person, because they're going to come in very handy right now. Aries. The tribe. Okay, that could be, that's probably why I was like, what the hell is this going on about a physical guardian? Because the tribe, this would speak to a disconnect from the tribe. Perhaps your tribe is changing. Perhaps it's time to fly solo now and accept there's an ending. Maybe there's been a connection with this person, and you sort of their friends became your friends, whatever. But I feel like that might have gone by the wayside also. Like that was, it's almost like the last cut, the final cut is for you to accept and to move on and move forward, because there's literally nothing resourcing or for you here. So we got the abandonment or the letting go of the tribe, and then we've got reconnecting with an old friend for solace and comfort that is going to be very helpful in your moving forward and healing and whatnot. Very interesting. I'm going to get to what that says in a minute here. Aries. Why did I just put meditation? What the hell am I doing here? Meditation. All right. So yeah, again with the solace, again with kind of just slowing down and companionable silence for thinking and for, because this is profound. I mean, I probably don't have to tell you because but world and death, ouch. This is pretty profound. This is not the time to be out there living it up and because it's just going to fall flat. You need healing. You need recovery. This is painful. Aries. A connection that cannot be, at least not right now. This is about someone being completely whole and capable, and they have everything they need on their own, and yet they want something that they can't have or that can't be for right now. This is a connection that spans lifetime and corporeal existence. So perhaps this person has moved on, and yet there's still a connection here. Passed on, moved on, whatever, but there's still someone longing for that connection with this. So that could speak to where you're at emotionally, understandably so, and this is saying that this is not meant to be right now, at least for right now. This is someone waiting on someone else. And this could be speaking to their condition also, that they are wanting something that they can't, or someone that they can't be with right now. All right. Let me see what this tribe upside down is about. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the tribe? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall, be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. Yeah, there's that whole, don't dim your light so others' light shines brighter, or something about you can use your light to light others' light. You don't have to blow out your own candle light or something. Okay, I'm butchering it. Shutting up. Anyway, to me, this felt like this person was not for you. Like they didn't offer the belonging and the acceptance and the kindness. They didn't get you on that level that you needed to get gotten, I guess. Same thing with the friends and just everything. It's time to reconnect with somebody that has your back. This person, they don't have your back. Their interest is elsewhere. They're not bad. They're not into it. They're not into it. You want them. They want someone else. All right. And you shouldn't have to be left wanting. You should be able to have what you want. You shouldn't be in a position where there's conflict and someone's like, I'm just not sure. You shouldn't have to convince someone to want to pursue you or be with you. All right. Okay, Aries, I'm sorry this didn't work out. Thank you for stopping by, and I wish you luck with this, okay? Take care.